Ferrari just did the one thing fans said should never happen. They built a fully electric Ferrari. But before you judge it, consider this: 1050 horsepower, a top speed over 310 kilometers per hour, a revolutionary sound system, and technology so advanced it makes most electric cars look outdated. The Ferrari Luce isn't just another electric vehicle. It's Ferrari's vision of the future. And it's absolutely unbelievable. Ferrari has never been a company that follows trends. Instead, it has spent decades creating them. Every new model from Maranello arrives with expectations that few automotive brands could ever hope to match. Yet even by Ferrari standards, the unveiling of the Ferrari Luce represents one of the most significant moments in the company's history. This is not simply another supercar, nor is it merely Ferrari's first fully electric vehicle. It is a project designed to redefine what a Ferrari can be while preserving everything that has made the brand legendary. The story begins in Rome, a city that carries special meaning for Ferrari. It was here in 1947 that the Ferrari 125S secured the company's first ever victory, launching a legacy that would grow into one of the most successful names in motorsport and performance automobiles. Nearly 8 decades later, Ferrari returned to the Italian capital to introduce a machine that signals the beginning of a completely new era. The Ferrari Luce is the culmination of a strategy that Ferrari has been developing for years. Rather than abandoning traditional technologies, the company has embraced a multi-energy approach. This philosophy allows Ferrari to continue exploring internal combustion engines, hybrid systems, and now fully electric powertrains. The goal has never been to replace Ferrari's identity, but to expand the possibilities available to its engineers and designers. Even the name Luce carries deeper meaning. In Italian, the word translates to light, symbolizing clarity, direction, and a vision of the future. Ferrari wants this car to be viewed as something far greater than simply an electric Ferrari. Instead, it represents an entirely new interpretation of performance, engagement, luxury, and technology. One of the most remarkable aspects of the project is Ferrari's commitment to developing the key components internally. The electric motors, battery system, software architecture, and numerous supporting technologies were engineered in Maranello. This approach ensures that the vehicle remains unmistakably Ferrari, despite relying on a completely different power source than the company's iconic V8 and V12 engines. The development process resulted in more than 60 new patents, highlighting the scale of innovation involved. Ferrari clearly understands that entering the electric era requires more than simply replacing an engine with a battery. Every aspect of the driving experience needed to be reconsidered, refined, and reinvented. The design story is equally fascinating. Ferrari chose an unconventional path by collaborating with Lovefront, the design collective led by Sergione Ive and Mark Musin. Rather than relying exclusively on Ferrari's internal design team, the company intentionally sought an external perspective capable of challenging established conventions. This collaboration allowed the Luce to develop a completely fresh visual identity. The designers focused on simplification, purity, and elegance while ensuring the car remained instantly recognizable as a Ferrari. The result is a vehicle that appears futuristic without abandoning the emotional appeal expected from the Prancing Horse. The most striking feature is the glasshouse. Unlike traditional performance cars that emphasize aggressive bodywork and dramatic surface treatments, the Luce presents a remarkably clean and uninterrupted form. The shell-like structure extends further than expected, creating a sense of openness and sophistication rarely seen in high-performance automobiles. Aerodynamic wings appear to float around the passenger compartment, creating a unique visual relationship between the vehicle's functional and aesthetic elements. Every surface has been carefully shaped to maximize airflow while maintaining visual simplicity. Perhaps the biggest surprise is the vehicle's overall configuration. The Luce introduces 4 doors and 5 seats, something unprecedented in Ferrari's history. While the Ferrari Prancing expanded the brand's horizons by offering 4 doors, the Luce goes even further by accommodating 5 occupants comfortably. This architectural freedom became possible because of the electric platform. Without the packaging constraints of a large front-mounted engine and traditional transmission, Ferrari's engineers could completely rethink the vehicle's proportions. The result is a car that combines performance, car dynamics with exceptional interior space. Step inside, and the philosophy becomes even clearer. Ferrari describes the interior as a collection of carefully crafted products brought together into a single harmonious environment. Every control, display, material, and surface has been considered individually before being integrated into the overall design. The cabin emphasizes clarity and functionality. Essential information is positioned directly in front of the driver, while secondary controls are organized logically throughout the interior. Ferrari deliberately retained physical buttons, switches, and dials instead of relying exclusively on touchscreens. This decision reflects an understanding that performance driving requires intuitive interactions. Drivers should be able to operate key functions without navigating complicated digital menus or taking their eyes off the road. The steering wheel serves as a perfect example of this philosophy. Constructed from fully recycled aluminum, it combines traditional Ferrari elements with new technologies. Physical controls provide immediate tactile feedback, reinforcing the connection between driver and machine. One of the most innovative features is the introduction of dedicated torque control paddles. Unlike conventional paddle shifters that change gears, these controls allow drivers to actively manage power delivery and regenerative braking characteristics. This creates a new form of interaction specifically designed for an electric performance vehicle. The instrumentation itself blends digital and mechanical elements. Multiple displays work together to provide essential information, while precision, machined components add a sense of craftsmanship, often missing from modern automotive interiors. Technology partners also played an important role in bringing the cabin to life. Advanced displays developed specifically for the Luce deliver impressive visual quality while maintaining efficiency. Premium materials including aluminum, glass, leather, and sustainable components reinforce the luxurious atmosphere. Beyond visual appeal, Ferrari wanted the Luce to offer an exceptional sensory experience. That ambition extends to the vehicle's audio system, which features 21 speakers, advanced processing software, and a powerful amplification system designed to deliver a truly immersive listening environment. Yet, despite all the attention given to luxury and technology, Ferrari never lost sight of its core mission. Every design choice, every engineering decision, and every technological innovation ultimately serves a single purpose: creating a driving experience worthy of the Ferrari name. The challenge facing Ferrari was enormous. Building an electric vehicle is one thing. Building an electric Ferrari is something entirely different. Expectations are higher, scrutiny is greater, and compromises are far less acceptable. With the Luce, Ferrari set out to prove that electrification could enhance performance rather than diminish it. And as we move deeper into the engineering, performance figures, and groundbreaking technologies hidden beneath the surface, it becomes clear that the Ferrari Luce is not simply Ferrari's first electric vehicle. It is one of the most ambitious projects the company has ever undertaken. Beneath the elegant design and luxurious cabin lies the true heart of the Ferrari Luce, a completely new electric architecture engineered from the ground up. Ferrari did not adapt an existing platform or modify a conventional vehicle to accommodate batteries and electric motors. Instead, the company started with a blank sheet of paper, allowing its engineers to rethink every aspect of performance, packaging, efficiency, and driver engagement. At the center of the vehicle is a dedicated electric platform built specifically for Ferrari's requirements. The architecture integrates the battery pack directly into the structure of the car, creating a rigid foundation while helping to lower the center of gravity. This approach improves handling, stability, and overall responsiveness. The battery itself is one of the most advanced systems Ferrari has ever produced. Designed, validated, and assembled entirely in Maranello, the pack contains 210 cells connected in series and delivers an impressive capacity of 122 kilowatt-hours. Operating on an 800-volt electrical architecture, it supports both extraordinary performance and rapid charging capabilities. Ferrari claims the Luce can travel more than 530 kilometers on a full charge. While range remains an important consideration for electric vehicles, Ferrari focused equally on ensuring that charging times would not compromise usability. With access to a suitable fast charger, the battery can recover 70 kilowatt-hours of energy in approximately 20 minutes, dramatically reducing downtime during long journeys. Power delivery comes from an extraordinary four-motor configuration. Unlike most electric vehicles that use one or two motors, the Ferrari Luce employs four independent electric motors, one dedicated to each wheel. This setup unlocks an entirely new level of control and precision that would be impossible with traditional mechanical systems. The rear motors are particularly powerful. While the front motors contribute additional traction, balance, and performance. Together, the system generates a maximum output of 1,050 horsepower. Such figures place the Luce among the most powerful road-going Ferraris ever created. Performance numbers reflect this immense capability. Ferrari states that the Luce can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.5 seconds. The sprint from 0 to 200 km per hour requires only 6.8 seconds, while top speed exceeds 310 km per hour. However, Ferrari understands that numbers alone do not define a great performance car. Modern electric vehicles are already capable of astonishing acceleration, but many struggle to provide the emotional engagement traditionally associated with high-performance driving. The challenge was therefore not merely to make the Luce fast, but to make it feel rewarding. One of the solutions involves an innovative torque management system that changes how power is delivered. Rather than providing an overwhelming surge of instantaneous acceleration at every opportunity, Ferrari developed a system that allows drivers to actively control available torque through dedicated steering wheel paddles. The right paddle increases available power, while the left paddle adjusts regenerative braking levels. This creates an interactive relationship between driver and vehicle, transforming acceleration and deceleration into deliberate actions rather than automatic responses. Ferrari calls this concept torque shift engagement. It does not simulate conventional gear changes, nor does it attempt to imitate the behavior of an internal combustion engine. Instead, it introduces a completely new language of performance designed specifically for electric driving. The result is a more engaging experience that encourages driver participation. Entering a corner, the driver can select the desired level of regenerative braking. Exiting the corner, power delivery can be adjusted according to grip levels and driving conditions. The interaction becomes continuous, fluid, and intuitive. This philosophy extends into the vehicle's advanced electronic systems. Every wheel can be controlled independently in three critical areas: acceleration and braking, steering input, and vertical movement. Such freedom allows Ferrari to optimize vehicle behavior with remarkable precision. Torque vectoring plays a major role here. Because each wheel receives power independently, the system can distribute torque exactly where it is needed at any given moment. This improves traction, enhances stability, and increases agility without relying on conventional mechanical differentials. The vehicle's dynamics are further enhanced by independently steering rear wheels. This technology improves maneuverability at lower speeds while increasing stability during high speed driving. Combined with the electric powertrain's responsiveness, it helps create a car that feels significantly lighter than its actual weight. Ferrari claims the Luce achieves handling characteristics comparable to a vehicle weighing approximately 400 kilograms less. This impressive result comes from a combination of intelligent packaging, advanced electronics, and careful weight distribution. Positioning the battery low within the chassis lowers the center of gravity by 95 mm compared to the Ferrari Prancing. Meanwhile, optimized mass distribution reduces rotational inertia, allowing the car to change direction with exceptional eagerness. Active suspension technology also contributes significantly to the driving experience. Derived from systems developed for Ferrari's most advanced performance models, the suspension continuously adapts to road conditions and driver inputs. The system not only improves comfort, but also enhances efficiency. Under certain conditions, the front suspension can lower the vehicle by 10 mm, reducing aerodynamic drag and increasing range without compromising performance. Aerodynamics themselves played a crucial role throughout development. Ferrari invested more than 5 years refining airflow around the vehicle. Engineers conducted thousands of simulations and extensive wind tunnel testing to achieve their goals. The result is the lowest drag coefficient ever achieved by a Ferrari road car. Every surface was carefully sculpted to maximize aerodynamic efficiency, while preserving the vehicle's distinctive appearance. Active aerodynamic grills further improve efficiency by regulating airflow through cooling systems only when necessary. When cooling demands are low, the grills close to reduce drag. This approach helps extend range while maintaining optimal operating temperatures. Even the wheel designs contribute to aerodynamic performance. Special turbine-inspired wheels reduce airflow disturbances around the rotating assemblies, improving efficiency without compromising brake cooling. Thermal management presented another major engineering challenge. Electric vehicles depend heavily on effective temperature control to maintain performance, efficiency, and battery longevity. Ferrari therefore developed a sophisticated system capable of managing multiple cooling circuits simultaneously. Dedicated cooling systems regulate the battery, electric motors, inverters, suspension components, and passenger compartment. Advanced software continuously monitors operating conditions and adjusts cooling requirements accordingly. The system can even precondition the battery and cabin remotely, ensuring optimal performance before a journey begins. Intelligent charging management further improves efficiency by balancing thermal requirements against energy consumption. Perhaps most importantly, Ferrari engineered the Luce to sustain its performance, rather than simply deliver impressive acceleration once. Sophisticated control systems continuously monitor battery condition, thermal loads, and energy availability, ensuring consistent output even during demanding driving sessions. At the center of these operations is a new vehicle control unit, a powerful electronic brain that coordinates the powertrain, suspension, braking systems, and dynamic controls. Updating commands hundreds of times per second, it ensures every component works together seamlessly. The result is a vehicle that combines immense power with precision, sophistication, and usability. Yet one question remained throughout development. How could Ferrari create an electric vehicle that still delivers the emotional excitement traditionally associated with the brand? That challenge led engineers into one of the most fascinating areas of the entire project, recreating the connection between driver and machine through sound, sensation, and emotional engagement. One of the greatest challenges facing Ferrari during the development of the Luce was not performance, range, or charging speed. It was emotion. Ferrari's identity has always been closely tied to the sounds, vibrations, and sensations produced by its engines. From naturally aspirated 12-cylinder masterpieces to turbocharged performance icons, sound has been a fundamental part of the Ferrari experience. Creating an electric Ferrari meant finding an entirely new way to preserve that emotional connection, rather than generating artificial noises through speakers. Ferrari pursued a more authentic solution. Engineers developed a patented system capable of capturing the real mechanical vibrations produced by the electric powertrain. A precision accelerometer mounted within the axle assembly continuously monitors the movement of rotating components and drivetrain elements. Those vibrations are then processed through a sophisticated filtering and amplification system developed entirely in-house. Instead of synthesizing an artificial soundtrack, the technology amplifies naturally occurring sounds generated by the vehicle itself. Ferrari compares the process to the way an electric guitar amplifier enhances the characteristics of a musical instrument without altering its essential nature. The result is a sound experience unlike anything currently available in the electric vehicle market. The acoustic character evolves naturally with vehicle speed, power demand, and driver inputs. Because the source material originates from genuine mechanical activity, every sound remains authentic and constantly changing. Ferrari also designed the system to provide meaningful feedback. In higher performance settings, sound becomes an active part of the driving experience, helping drivers understand vehicle behavior and power delivery. In quieter modes, the cabin transforms into an exceptionally refined environment focused on comfort and relaxation. This dual personality perfectly reflects the broader philosophy behind the Luce. Ferrari wanted a car capable of delivering thrilling performance when desired while remaining comfortable enough for everyday use and long-distance travel. Achieving that level of refinement required extensive work in noise, vibration, and harshness engineering. Electric vehicles present unique challenges because the absence of engine noise makes other sounds more noticeable. Road noise, wind noise, and mechanical vibrations that might normally be masked become much more apparent. To address this, Ferrari developed one of the most sophisticated comfort programs in its history. The Luce features the first elastically mounted rear subframe ever used on a Ferrari road car. This innovative solution helps isolate the passenger compartment from unwanted vibrations without sacrificing handling precision. Engineers carefully optimized mounting points, structural stiffness, and suspension components to achieve an ideal balance between comfort and responsiveness. Advanced modeling techniques were used to predict how vibrations would travel throughout the vehicle structure, allowing Ferrari to eliminate unwanted disturbances before production even began. Special attention was also given to aerodynamic noise. The vehicle's large glass surfaces required careful engineering to maintain cabin quietness at high speeds. Every panel gap, seal, and exterior surface was refined to minimize turbulence and unwanted sound generation. The result is what Ferrari describes as the most comfortable road car it has ever produced. Occupants benefit from a remarkably quiet cabin environment, while still enjoying the responsiveness and dynamic character expected from a Ferrari. Comfort extends beyond noise reduction and ride quality. The spacious interior allows passengers to enjoy levels of practicality rarely associated with the brand. 5 occupants can travel comfortably, while generous cargo capacity increases the vehicle's versatility. The seats themselves were designed to combine support, luxury, and adjustability. Multiple upholstery options allow owners to personalize the cabin according to their preferences, while available heating and massage functions further enhance long-distance comfort. Technology plays a major role in improving the ownership experience as well. Ferrari developed an entirely new connectivity ecosystem specifically for the Luce. Through dedicated applications, owners can remotely monitor and manage various aspects of the vehicle. Functions include battery status monitoring, charging management, cabin preconditioning, vehicle location services, and remote locking controls. These capabilities transform the smartphone into an extension of the vehicle itself, providing convenient access to key features from virtually anywhere. Navigation systems have also been optimized specifically for electric driving. Integration with advanced mapping platforms allows the vehicle to consider battery status, charging requirements, traffic conditions, and driving behavior when planning routes. This intelligent approach reduces range anxiety, while ensuring drivers can focus on enjoying the journey rather than worrying about energy management. Another important aspect of the Luce project is sustainability. Ferrari recognized that entering the electric era requires attention, not only to vehicle emissions, but also to manufacturing processes and material selection. Recycled aluminum plays a major role throughout the vehicle structure. Ferrari estimates that the extensive use of secondary alloy aluminum reduces production-related carbon emissions significantly compared with conventional manufacturing methods. The steering wheel, structural components, suspension elements, and numerous other parts incorporate recycled materials without compromising strength, durability, or performance. This demonstrates Ferrari's commitment to environmental responsibility, while maintaining the engineering standards expected from the brand. Even the battery pack reflects Ferrari's focus on long-term value. Designed as a structural component within the chassis, it contributes significantly to vehicle rigidity while maximizing energy density and efficiency. Ferrari has also committed to providing long-term support for electric components, including batteries, as part of its ownership philosophy. Looking at the complete package, it becomes clear that the Ferrari Luce represents much more than a technological milestone. It is a statement about Ferrari's future direction. The company is not abandoning its heritage. Instead, it is applying the same principles that have guided its success for nearly 80 years to an entirely new set of technologies. Performance remains central to the experience. Driver engagement remains a priority. Design continues to inspire emotion. Engineering innovation remains relentless. The difference is that these values are now expressed through electric motors, advanced software, sophisticated electronics, and groundbreaking new architectures. Perhaps the most impressive achievement is that the Luce does not feel like a compromise. It does not attempt to imitate the past, nor does it reject Ferrari's traditions. Instead, it builds upon them, creating a new interpretation of what a Ferrari can be in an evolving automotive landscape. From its four-motor powertrain and advanced battery technology to its innovative sound system and spacious five-seat layout, every element serves a larger purpose. Ferrari wanted to create a vehicle capable of expanding the brand's possibilities while preserving its identity. The Ferrari Luce therefore stands as one of the most important cars ever produced by the company. It marks the beginning of Ferrari's electric era, but more importantly, it demonstrates that electrification and emotion do not have to exist in opposition. Through careful engineering, bold design, and an unwavering commitment to excellence, Ferrari has created a vehicle that honors its past while embracing the future. For Ferrari, the journey into electric mobility is not about replacing tradition. It is about redefining what is possible, and with the arrival of the Luce, that future has officially begun.